What's
Jets
going on? What's
football.
going on? What's going on?
Yes,
What's
sir.
good, my guy?
What's up, FO Red? Let's go, baby. We here. Let's talk Jets
Yeah,
football with them. You know,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you been, man?
weekend was a little crazy for me, but we here, man. There's no better way to do it. We can do it on the Sunday, Saturday, Monday. Don't matter, man.
Right,
Football is
right.
football. Jets talk
Football,
is Jets
football.
talk.
I love your style, baby. I love your
And
style. I've been doing a
what's
lot of
up,
bouncing around
man?
too. I've been bouncing around too, man. Barbecuing my ass off, and I'm Bubba Burgered out, bro.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, man. It's just Bubba
word, man.
Burgers and dogs, them glizzies for the kids and all that craziness. It's just a lot, man. It's a lot.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, just want to say, happy Puerto Rican National Day.
yeah.
For
Shout out to the Puerto Ricans for sure, for sure.
yes, sir.
I'm friends with many of them. You know what I'm saying? And I got
Yeah,
love for everybody. So shout out to the Puerto Ricans. Do
yeah,
y'all
man.
thing, man. Turn
Yes,
up.
sir. In a safe manner.
Yeah, in a safe manner. Definitely
In
in
a
a safe
safe
manner.
manner. I knew you was wearing the shades today. That's why I threw on my shades, bro.
Yeah, you know I do. You know I always do. I said I got to. I think that's my trademark now.
Yeah, that's your trademark, bro. I always see you with the shades on, man. So I was like, you know what? Let me get a memo from Bomber, man, brother Bomber. Let me slap mine on real quick. You know what I mean? So
Definitely, man.
yeah.
Definitely.
So yeah, like last week, I wanted to touch on Mark Gastineau. He wore the number 99. He was part of the Sack Exchange back
Yeah.
in the day in the 80s. He had 4 really dominant years, and
Okay.
then he left early. His last season, he left a little early because his wife supposedly had cancer and everything like that. So, I can't point the finger on why the NFL still hasn't given him, praises, his flowers and everything like that to get into the Hall of Fame. And
Yeah.
why Woody still hasn't, retired his number yet. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna do my best, like I've been doing on Twitter, praising this man's name and his number. I wish McDonald would do the right thing
Yeah.
and retire that. At least give the number back so Woody could do the right thing and retire it. You know what I mean? And Salam too. Salam was another one that still hasn't gotten
Yeah.
any flowers neither. Like we need a. I mean, if we're bringing these legacy jerseys
Yeah.
back into rotation, I mean, it's only right. I think like the beginning of the season, they should do a ceremony. Whereas they put Salam's number up, they put Gastineau's number up, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? Because it's only right. I mean, you're talking like 4 or 5 decades, or like four, they were like 3, 4 decades. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
a long time, man. And the thing, what hits me in the head, which is a bing bong to me, is like fucking Lawrence Taylor. He retired in '93. 6 years later, you know what I mean? He gets his yellow jacket, and he was sniffing yayo on and off the field like a motherfucker. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
man.
So I
Like
don't get it. I don't. Can you help me out here? I don't get it.
yeah, like that's crazy, man. And I
Yeah,
guess that's some giant thing they got going on over there. Like they allow him to get his damn jacket for
yeah, that's
certain odd
bananas.
people.
That's bananas, man. I think, like, to be honest with you, I just think um, the commissioner from back in the day had it out on us,
Yeah.
and Roger Goodell probably has it out on us now today. You know what I mean? Because we've been getting shot on for so long. You know what I mean? Like it's a slap in the
Yeah.
face not to have these brothers' names, up there with the rest of the legends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's only
Yeah.
right, man. So I'm gonna do my part. I would ask, like, you know anybody that's watching, if you can jump onto the X, go on Woody Johnson's page and show support, man, for brother, Gastineau, Salam, and whoever you liked from back in the day. You know what I mean? Because they deserve it, man. They
Yeah.
deserve it.
They
So
definitely do.
yeah, man. Let's see. There was a lot of talk about Lazard this past week.
Yeah.
Uh, I really don't want to talk about him, but it's like
This
it's
guy,
like
man.
it's like like somebody, like, you want to just grab by the neck and shake the shit
Yeah.
out of him. You know what I mean? I wish we could just do that,
He's
man.
that
Just to,
annoying brother. Like you just
yeah, Yeah,
Like, come on, man. I think he's only there still because of Aaron Rodgers. Truth be
yeah,
told,
yeah, yeah.
you
No. If
know,
it was any other team, he would have been gone.
like he's an important piece to Rodgers. I see, and they do got
Yeah,
good chemistry, man. Like I've
they do.
watched a lot of the highlights, even with Green Bay. Like he depends on him. You know what I'm
Yeah, in the
saying?
red zone,
That's his point,
he's pretty good in the red zone with A Rod. Yeah, man, they connect,
you
man.
know.
But in OTAs, I did see him, catch two dimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
that
um,
pass to Garrett I seen was crazy, man. Like, oh man, Garrett is doing his thing in OTAs.
I,
And I heard something about Brees was a little banged up about from
yeah,
practice or whatever.
yeah,
But it's nothing too serious. But it was
no,
just,
nothing serious. No,
yeah,
nothing. To ring bells on and everything like that. He's still good, man.
yeah,
This is going to be a very interesting season, man, and not just this season, guys, but I'm
yeah,
talking about the next like 3 to 5 years, man. I think we're developing these guys
yeah,
at a fast pace, man. Like JD is just doing a phenomenal job with getting these guys, man. Like I don't see any other organization doing that besides maybe like Philly
yeah,
and KC, because Andy Reid he does a phenomenal job too, as far
yeah.
as with the UDFA's and everything like that. So um, I'm super grateful we have JD, man. Bringing all this talent in out of the woodworks too, man. Like out of nowhere, like it's just like
Yeah,
he passing by, and I'm like, damn, he got another one. Damn, he got another one. Damn, he got another one. Like it's a beautiful thing, man. Because you could never have
yeah,
like too much. You know what I mean?
exactly.
Because the injuries and everything like that. So it's just a beautiful thing, man. Like what is your aspect on JD pulling all this young talent in?
Well, I think JD's done a fine, fantastic job with putting all these players together from the draft class, from let's say Zach Wilson, all the way up to where we at now. These pieces matter. And come on, man, we got one of the, if not the top running backs of this era.
Yeah.
Wide receivers, Garrett Wilson is up there when you name it.
Hmm.
The top 5 or top 10, he's a part of that.
Yeah, man.
Defensive side, when it comes to cornerback, we got number one.
Yeah.
Like,
It's phenomenal.
and these new pieces that we just added is like, I feel like they definitely going to contribute to this team. They're
What
definitely,
about your boy Jermaine Johnson too?
oh man, Thor. Y'all know I love Thor. I call him Thor.
Thor,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah, that's his
Thor is
nickname, man.
yeah,
That's it. That's
Thor
him.
is definitely the piece that we needed, man. Like when we drafted him, like I really didn't look too much at the edge rushes like that. I
Hmm.
was looking at other players, but
Hmm.
I did see him up there, and I was like, damn, man, he's a good
I
ass
think that was
player.
Coach Sala. I think Coach
Yeah,
Sala was the one that wanted all these edges and everything like that. You know what I mean? Because, like, to be honest
you
with you,
know
I'm like you. I wasn't thinking about edges at the time.
exactly.
I
I
was more
wasn't.
focused on the line and, like,
Yeah,
getting pieces like receivers, tight end, things of that nature.
and
But
shoot, I didn't even know Garrett
Sala,
Wilson like that until I had to look him on. I'm like, damn, we got him. I'm like, he's really good because it was other wide receivers that was out at that time that I think I was more interested in. I didn't really look at Garrett as a threat because he's
yeah,
not that big, but he's shifty.
he's
You know
very
what I'm
shifty.
saying?
He's very
So,
slippery. His elasticity is unmatched in the game. He's
yeah,
very like a rubber band. That's our nickname for him.
you know what I'm
Um,
saying?
we love Garrett. We love
We
Garrett. We
love
love
Garrett,
Garrett.
man. We love Garrett. Garrett is the face of the Jets just as much
Yeah,
as Jermaine, just
he's
as
a
much as
competitor
Saul.
too, though, man.
We,
Like
yes,
that's yeah, he's a competitor though. Like this is the thing. Remember that
yeah,
game when we seen him go up to A Rod. I think it was like week 4 or week 5. Or no, it wasn't week 5. But he goes up to A Rod and you see him not shouting at him at A
yeah,
Rod. A Rod was on the sideline. He was just watching what's going on.
yeah,
But like you seen his competitive drive come out when he was speaking to A Rod because he wanted the rock more. Like he
yeah,
wanted it more. Like it was like he was getting open,
yeah,
but he wasn't getting no touches. You
Yeah,
know, and you gotta love that about him, man. Because he comes from
exactly,
a
man.
school. He comes from a school where you gotta be perfect. In Ohio State, you gotta be perfect when you're running these routes, but the quarterback has to hit him. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
And it was frustrating for Garrett because he's doing everything he can. He's mustering up every yard, everything like that he can to get open, and he's getting
exactly.
open. But you know, we just couldn't muster up any passes to him, man. You know, so
And it's a difference between a person being selfish wanting the ball compared to a competitor who demands the ball. You know what I'm saying? He's trying
yes,
to
sir.
be a game changer when it comes to I need the rock. I need the rock now. Give me the
Hmm.
ball and I'm gonna show you what I'm about to do with it. Because
Yeah,
some people we might get selfish players, Elijah Moore. But
yeah. No,
but
no, yeah. You hit the
you
nail
know
right
what
on
I'm
the head, bro.
saying? You know, Elijah, you my guy. He was a little selfish
He was
at
a
that
pain in
time.
my ass, though. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He was a pain
He
in
was
my ass, bro.
selfish. Like, and I had faith in him too at one point in time for us because I thought he was like the next little Odell Beckham we would have had for us. He reminded me of him. But when
Hmm.
once you start being selfish when it comes to the team,
No, you
I
can't, man.
don't see you for our team anymore. Like I really don't. I'm with the team. I'm not
Yeah,
with a selfish player that's with the team. No,
yeah.
I'll
You know
never be
what,
that.
man? I never looked at it like that, bro. You hit the
Yeah,
nail on the head with
yeah,
that. Excellent take. You know what I mean? I couldn't have said it better myself.
yeah.
Because Garrett, he is not one of those guys where it's just like me, 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 me. He knows
Nah,
it's a team game. He knows the tight end got to
exactly,
get the rock. He knows Brees Hall got to get his touches. He knows
exactly.
it's a game of chess. You know what I
Yeah.
mean on the field.
It's
And
just
coming,
when he wants to do his part, he just needs to take over.
yeah,
That's all.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes, sir, yes, sir.
yeah.
Uh, this with A Rod in the mix. I see the. I mean, I looked up something, brother Bomber.
Mhm.
Do you know that Garrett had, I think, like 20 more yards than Waddle, and Waddle just got this big contract like about a
From
week
last
ago?
year? This from last year?
No, this year, Papa. He got
Oh, this year?
Garrett got 1,047 yards. Waddle got 1,013 yards this
Mm.
year. Yeah,
And they gave him a bigger contract.
they gave him a big bag this past week, like maybe like a week ago, I believe. If
How
I'm
many
not,
years has Waddle been there? That's what
I think
he wasn't,
three, maybe two, three.
and this will be Garrett's third year.
Yeah,
So it
yeah,
may be because of that. Like, we still got him on a rookie contract?
yeah.
That,
Yeah, we
that
still got
I
Garrett on
mean,
the rook. You know what I mean? But I'm just hoping and praying we keep him because
yeah,
my thing is
man.
is that like I've said it in the beginning of last season, and I love Wayne Corbett. That's my guy.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to
Everybody
Wayne
knows.
Quebec.
Anybody
Definitely shout
knows.
out to Wayne Quebec.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I put it in the air probably like 10 times that I want Garrett to break Wayne Corbett's records. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So I would love for Garrett to stay here a good 10 years. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
do that. He could probably do it in like 8 years. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Because
I just
I
hope.
mean, he's got back to back 1,000 yards with like, the epitome of quarterback room play. You know what I mean? In two years in a row. So, I don't
I,
see it as a far stretch at all.
Nah, I just hope he wants to stay and wants to be here,
Yeah,
because, players can get frustrated at times and they don't, feel like this organization is going a route that they need for their career. And which we got to understand that as fans, like we're not out there on the field playing football to really know what these guys are going through on and off the field.
right.
And, being with any team that's drafted you, you need to make your mark and you got a legacy to fulfill. And if it's not
Right.
fulfilling with this organization, we got to move. We got to step it on and keep it going to where as though we can get that going somewhere else. I just don't want that to be our players moving somewhere else,
Yeah.
making a name way better somewhere else. And then it's like, look, we always get these pieces. They leave us, you go play somewhere totally different. And it's like, damn, what are we doing over here? Like, why we can't keep them? Why we
Yeah.
can't
Man, you
stay with
know,
what we got going on? Like, is our coaching wrong? Is our draft? It's like, I mean,
you know, you know
I
what
don't
I'm.
like that.
Yeah, no, and I agree with you 130%. The thing with me is what I'm afraid of the most
Mhm.
is that we're gonna win the Super Bowl, and then everybody's gonna leave.
Yeah, that
Like I
too.
want, I want a dynasty here. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I don't
Exactly.
want just this one Super Bowl thing. I want fucking 2, 3,
Yeah, with
4
the
within 10
same
years.
guys.
Give me
Yeah,
three
same
three
guys.
Super Bowls in a decade, and I'll be solidified, happy, happy, happy. Don't get
Don't
me
fix
wrong. I'll
what
be
ain't
happy as
broken.
hell when we get that one. But
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
want that to be over. I don't want that to be the flame that dies down. No, keep the guys or your main core guys. Keep getting these UDFA's. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You got a well-oiled machine, and fucking run it back next year and the year after that, and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? That's what Philly does, and KC, all the good organizations. You know what I mean? That
yeah.
they wanna, they wanna keep doing it and doing it and doing it.
Gotta
So
know how to manage our money. And
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
thinking every player is gonna want to get paid,
yeah.
and we know that.
Rightfully so.
And,
Rightfully so.
and speaking of getting paid, what's up with this Hassan Reddick? I'm hearing ain't been at the practice, ain't been at the mini
No, but
camps or nothing.
it's not
He wants a new
mandatory though.
contract.
It's not
Well,
mandatory. The thing is, I've been watching videos of him
yeah,
practicing, well, working out off the field. You know what I
okay,
mean? Away from camp. I've seen plenty of videos. So that's why
yeah,
like I don't pay attention to Twitter. Like when they were, being skeptical about him throughout the whole week, I didn't entertain any of it at
yeah,
all whatsoever because I know, that man, he wants to work, he wants to play. You know what I mean?
exactly.
He's about his
I
business
want
and
him to play. I want him to be here. I want him to want to be here,
yeah, yeah,
but I can't control, these players' minds and what they want and what they got going on upstairs. It's like,
yeah,
they say they want to be here, but the action shows different.
yeah.
But we don't know
No,
what's
his
what behind the
his
scenes.
actions, he's taking it really good, man. Like
Okay.
to me, he's taking it positive. He's working out every day. He's eating the right foods. He's,
Yeah.
uh, also, thank God you brought him up because I almost forgot about it.
Yeah.
The thing with Reddick too is like he knows this team right here has enough talent to win a Super Bowl. So
Yeah.
like he'll stay with us, play for a couple million, or
Mhm.
get the right contract, for him, and then after he wins the Super Bowl, even if it's a 1 year deal, then get the big bag.
Yeah.
Then get the big bag. That's the thing,
That,
man.
that,
Because if
that
you
that's
you
the
win
thing
the
that I
S,
would think that you should do.
yeah,
Like first win. The mindset right now for all of our teammates is
yes,
to win. We have
yes,
to
sir.
win
Mhm.
games.
Yes,
Period.
sir. Yes, sir.
We have to just win.
So just in case they do want to jump ship or anything like that, because another team wants to give them a big bag, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They could rightfully do so because they got that ring already. You know what I mean?
exactly. You
So,
know,
but
I
even
don't
though
want him
we
to leave
want
after
to
getting
be,
the ring either.
huh? Is that what happened?
I don't want him to leave after getting the ring with
No,
us
no,
either.
no, 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 no. That's not what we're saying here, Hassan. That's not what
Yeah,
we're
that's not
saying
what we're saying, y'all. We're not
here.
saying that. We're not
That's
saying
it.
he can leave
That's
after
not.
getting the ring.
We need him here as long as we can keep him, bro.
Exactly, man.
Straight up. Oh man. So
And Michael Carter, man, we got to talk about Michael Carter the second.
very
He doesn't
underrated.
get enough acknowledgement. So shout out to Michael Carter the second. I know we got DJ Reed and Sauce Gardner as the top, lockdown corners, but that
Yeah.
slot corner position is definitely number one for him when it comes to his percentage and yardage and stoppages of everything and his stats that they got him at.
Yeah.
It's number one. I call Sauce Gardner, DJ Reed, and Michael Carter. I call them the locks. That's
The
D
locks.
block, y'all. That's Jada Kidd, Styles P, and Sheik Luch, y'all. Them three right there is the
Yeah,
lock.
that's a
You know,
bad combination right there, man.
the lock.
Woo,
Yeah.
they
And
smoking. They smoking, man. You know what? Thank God you did bring them up as well, because in that Philly game,
yeah,
that's when he was showing his ass. You know what I
yeah,
mean? He
yeah,
was on that field and he was locking it down, man. And that's without
yeah.
Sauce Gardner. I don't recollect that or even realize that I didn't realize that Sauce was even playing until maybe like the I think it was like second at the end of the second quarter going to the half.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Michael Carter, yeah, man, we gotta take care of that man. We gotta take
Yeah,
care. And I
I
think JD
understand.
will, man, because he knows he's an important piece.
Yeah, man.
I'm
Like
hoping I'm hoping they could get something figured out for that
I
dude.
watched his story when we first drafted him. Every time they show the Jets drive stories for us, I just tend to watch. I watch them all and study behind these players and look at their story lifestyles and what it took for them to get to where they at now. Like for Michael Carter II was saying when his father put him in football, he didn't like it when he got hit. He was crying, and his
Yeah.
father, man, we not quitting. I'm saying
Hmm.
you're gonna finish out this rest of the season and see how it's gonna go. And if you decide you don't like it, then we'll move on to something else. But once we started something, we're not quitting.
Yeah,
And look what he's at today, and look what it's turned him into. So shout out
that's
to MC's father for keeping him level headed and motivated to still want to go, even if you're scared. As a kid, like you
yeah,
don't quit something once you start it.
yeah, man.
So
That's
you
an
keep going.
excellent point. That's an excellent point. Then now that you say that, my son with Gizmo, this was like a couple years ago. The thing
Yeah,
is with Giz, he's skinny, but he's
mhm,
tall, right?
yeah,
So like I buy the football and I chuck it in the yard with him, everything like that. I sling it with him every weekend.
yeah,
But he wasn't really into it because he thought he was too skinny and he was too
yeah,
tall and lanky. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But we keep, watching the games. Finally, Sauce gets drafted,
Mhm.
right? And then instantly, Gizmo that Sauce was his favorite player. It
Yeah,
was automatic. He was like, "Oh my
yeah.
God, look that guy! Yeah, I like that guy. What's his
The
name?"
confidence grew.
Yeah, yes, and
Yeah,
his confidence grew, bro. And it's like you got to see his bedroom. It's like sauce everywhere. Like
yeah.
he loves Sauce, man. So I want to salute Sauce Gardner for
Shout
coming
out to
into the
Giz
league.
too. We got to shout out to
Yeah,
Gizmo
shout out to
and
Giz
Sauce.
too,
Yep,
man.
definitely,
For looking out.
definitely.
But yeah, that made him gain his confidence because he has the same skeleton as Sauce. So
Yeah,
being able to see that, on television, you know what I mean, on a weekly Sunday basis, you know what I mean. He gained that confidence, and now he wants to play every weekend in the yard, bro. So
yeah,
shout out to Sauce and Gizmo, man. For real, for
definitely.
real.
And shoot, our boy is linky like that too. Brownlee, don't forget.
Yeah,
He's something
yeah.
like that too. He's
Ah, I
not no
can't wait
big
to see
guy.
Brownlee, bro. I want some Brownlee this year, man.
I keep saying that, man. I want him to. I really feel like he's wide receiver number 2, and we don't know that yet.
Yeah,
But anything's possible. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Corley can take that spot, Williams. But I
yeah,
feel like Brownlee fits that spot, man. Like, especially with the passes over Sauce in practice they were showing. So it
yeah,
was like, I think he's the one, man. Like, we got the
yeah.
pieces right there above us, and we don't even know it. Like, right up
Dude, you,
beneath us.
you said it, man. You said it
Yeah,
so well, bro. Like we're not utilizing him the right way. We underutilize
yeah,
him. We're like we have something that I guarantee you, he goes to Philly or he goes
yeah. They're
anywhere,
gonna use him. They're gonna use him. They're gonna use him,
anywhere. He's gonna get yards, bro,
and he's gonna look good.
and he's gonna
Yeah,
look
like
great doing it too, because he
I
was
think
doing it in
this year.
college.
No, he was. He definitely was. I've seen a couple of his highlights, and I mean, he still looks the same, man. Like he got the skills. The skill set is there, and A Rod loved him. So
Yeah,
I,
man.
I
I saw
see
that.
him.
I saw that last year, man. When I was at training camp, I was
Yeah,
like, yo, when we're driving back. I'm like, yo, A Rod really likes Brownie. My coworker's like,
yeah,
yeah, you think so? I'm like, yeah, man. And then as time went on, then training camp, preseason came, but we wasn't using them. You know what I mean? Like, I
yeah.
don't know what the hell happened there, man. But I know the chemistry is there because I seen it. I seen it in front of my face, and in these OTAs as well. So um,
Yeah.
A Rod loves them. Yeah. So we
Oh
just
yeah,
got
and shout out to my boy TA, man, Tony
TA
Adams. I like
TA.
Tony Adams, man. That safety right there
Mm-hmm.
went through a lot playing with us. At one point in time, they was in his ear about messing up on plays. Turned it around and started locking down plays. And even in that game with Philly, he was a main factor.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's
Oh
probably
yeah.
why we won that game when he got that pick. And then
Yeah.
Brees Ford. So shout
Bro.
out to TA, Tony Adams. We riding with you. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, man. That's
we
that's
got
a
some
good one.
pieces, man. Like it's our time, man. And I know the Jets fans are tired of us all keep talking about it. And we got to go out there and do it, man. Like when we get out there on that field, man,
Yeah.
it's got to be nothing but dominance against the next team. We gotta start enforcing some fear of playing us when it comes to different teams. Like we
This is
need people to be scared to play us. Like you
yeah,
don't want to throw the ball, you don't want to run the ball, nothing. Like we
bro.
just we gotta have lockdown on everything. Like so, I feel like this season is definitely a revenge season, and as well as get the hell out of our way, man. This is
Yeah.
our year. We taking it straight to the Super Bowl. Like, you know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? We gotta have that championship mindset, like Aaron Rodgers said, man. Like, I'm ready for a Super Bowl. If
Yeah.
anybody's been ready, it's all of us. We've been ready for a Super Bowl. So I feel
Yeah.
like this
I
is our
feel
year.
you. I feel you.
I
And the
really
thing
do.
is that it's these guys' third year. Sosa's third year, Garrett,
You
Jermaine.
know?
You get like they now they know like this is their team. Now it's
Yeah.
their time to step up. They got to start swinging their elbows and locking down and doing what they got to do. You know what I mean? I think they're gonna that their swag is gonna be a little different this year, and I think
Exactly.
it's gonna be displayed on the field
Yeah.
very well this season.
Definitely, man.
I honestly think teams do not want to play us. They
Yeah.
really don't want to play us, man.
They don't.
I, a lot of them. I say like out of 17 games, I
Yeah.
know like at least in 10 weeks out of those 17, they really don't want to see us.
Nah, they
They
don't.
really don't, bro.
They
At
don't.
all. At all.
Who's you
So
thinking gonna be a breakout player this year for us?
breakout.
Yeah, who's gonna have a good breakout season this year for us? You think
I'm gonna
defense
go
or offense? Defense or offense? It don't matter.
on offense. That's a really good question, man. I'm gonna go with brother Rucker. I'm gonna go with
Mm.
Rucker. Yeah, Rucker.
Shout out to Jeremy. We got to shout
Yeah,
you out, Rucker, because
yeah.
we
I think
definitely needed a player like him, and I
yeah.
liked him in college too. He was real good. Like
I
you
think
know,
Rucker is gonna come out of nowhere and just start. He's gonna play his position. He's gonna be blocking. He's gonna be getting targets. I think he's gonna step up, man. And I'm not talking anything like he's gonna get like 900 yards
yeah,
or anything like that. But I could see him getting if he could give us 600 to 700 yards like Conklin
yeah,
did last year. I'll be
yeah.
happy as hell. I'll be
You
happy
just
as hell.
got to get more
That'll be
touches, man. He needs more
yeah,
touches. That's what it
yeah,
is. Like
definitely, man.
especially for us with Rucker on our team and having Conklin, we gotta
Yeah.
know how to, mix it up with. We gotta give him more of these reps and have Conklin blocking, or
Yeah.
we'll give some
So
to
I'll give
Conklin.
him yeah, like you were
Yeah,
saying, I'll give him the underrated breakout season. Like he'll be like the underrated one, or
yeah,
the overlooked one, you know what I mean? But like
yeah.
breakout, I think he'll be like my B. My A would be damn man, that's a
Mm,
good question.
mm.
I'm gonna go with Agent Zero.
Ha,
Yeah,
my
your boy.
boy.
I'm gonna go with your boy, Agent Zero. Yeah, because with this
Agent
new
Zero,
rule,
man.
the new rule
Yeah,
that they got out and everything like that, I think he's gonna take full advantage of that, and he's gonna go full throttle. He's not gonna look back. He's he's only 20 years old for crying. He's the youngest player in the league.
yeah,
It's sky's the limit for him.
yeah.
Sky's the limit for that young man. You know.
We know, we
So
know, we know. A for me is going to be Agent Zero.
yeah, yeah,
That's my
yeah,
first one
yeah. I
breakout.
know.
Uh, Now on defense, I may surprise a lot of people with this one. I'm gonna say Quantez Stiggers. That's how you say
Stickers.
his
Oh
name.
yeah, 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 yeah. Stickers.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna run with him on a simple fact of how his mindset is. He said he ain't getting a haircut until he win the Super
Till he
Bowl.
wins the Super Bowl, bro. That's
Yeah,
insane, bro.
I'm
I heard
expecting
that.
before the season over with, he'll have at least 7, maybe 8 interceptions, if not like maybe 5 or something like that. Like, but I see him being a real important piece of this defense, man. And
I could see him being like the B2, so my Rucker,
yeah,
like the one that's overlooked, but he's gonna be
yeah,
dynamite. But I
you
will
know what I'm
go
saying?
with Will McDonald. I'm gonna go Will McDonald. I think he's gonna have a breakout year. I
Ooh,
think he's
shout
gonna have
out
a
to
breakout
Will
year.
McDonald,
Yeah,
man.
ill will,
N-
ill will.
Number 99. What's
Yeah,
up, my
man.
guy? I
Yo, that
definitely.
he could jump over cars, man. Like if you could
Yeah,
jump
you
over
seen
a
him, right?
car, like I can't. You know what I mean? I've been saying that for like the past like over a year. I'm like, this young man is phenomenal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like him, man. I wanted him to put on some more weight. I don't know if he
Did
actually
you?
did or whatever. Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
I
I
think he
know.
looks
I
the
know he's
same.
working
He
out.
he, he kind of looks the same. Maybe like a little more. He probably maybe gained about maybe like 5 more pounds, but he still looks the same. He's
Like I want him to be like a, I'm gonna say Michael Parsons type weight.
mm,
Can we imagine him being like that? Like just a little bit more stronger. So that way when
yeah.
him rushing in, he doesn't get manhandled or pancake by certain people.
The way he bends
Yeah,
around right tackles
yeah, he's
is
smooth
just
with it.
like
You can't catch him.
God. Like
Yeah,
how does he do this? Like man, I was watching him on X Central,
yeah,
Jets X Central, something like that. Yeah, and this guy plays clips of him, and he's just like phenomenal to watch. Like the way he cuts and bends, and his movements, the way he like when a
yeah,
right tackle comes after him, the way he uses his hands to like try to get them off of him. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
that he could bend and rock and go straight to the QB is phenomenal, man, to watch. You know what I mean? You watching in slow motion, and you're like, how the fuck does he do this? Like,
Out
it's
of
insane.
everybody that day when we picked him, I don't know who else was probably would have been a better fit for us. And him picking Will McDonald, now that I see it, is like
Yeah,
he is an important
it,
piece we would
it,
have
it
needed,
makes
man.
sense. It makes
Yeah,
sense.
you know what I'm
So all the,
saying?
yeah, so all the people that were doubting that pick, you know what I mean, from Will McDonald,
Exactly.
um, they should be they should get a swift kick in the ass. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because he's about to wreak havoc too. You barely can run the ball
Yeah,
on him. And if you look at a few of his highlights, he did real good, man, in this rookie season,
not
especially
bad
with
at
the
all.
preseason, man. He just needs more snaps, man.
Yeah,
Get
need
him
more.
on the field.
Yeah, I
Please get
firmly
him on the
agree.
goddamn field.
Yeah,
We
man. I
need
think
him
they're
on that
gonna get
field.
him this year. I could see him. They're gonna put him on like this maybe 60 percentile. You know,
Yeah,
yeah, 60% they'll be having him on the field because Huff is gone. Huff was playing like 65%.
yeah,
So I think McDonald's definitely gonna get more time in. The thing what pissed me off was when we played the Patriots in Week 3, and
yeah.
I said it a week before we played the Patriots. I threw it in the air on Twitter. Listen, use McDonald in this fucking game. Use him, use him, use him. You know what I mean?
Exactly, man.
Because Bill Belichick, remember, he skunked us. They say that he
Yeah,
skunked us to try to
yeah,
make us scared, to make JD scared, and then that's why we picked Will McDonald. So for me, I was like, yo, you know what? Okay, since the media was running with that, they took it and ran with it. I was like, all right, you know what? Fuck that. Play McDonald. Play
yeah,
McDonald the whole game. The whole
yeah,
game. I know that's unheard of. He ain't gonna play the whole game, but still, that was my mentality. I was like, I
yeah,
want him sacking that fucking quarterback 5 times in this game. You know what I
yeah.
mean? That was my mentality. I went to the game, and it was a shitty
Yeah,
game. It was raining all day. But I didn't see him on the field that much, man. And I came home and I was pretty pissed off about it because
yeah.
I'm like, damn, you got this young man. He could jump over a fucking car, and you got him in the sideline most of the game. Like it just didn't make sense to me.
And that shit got to stop. That right there, y'all, Jets fans, if you're listening, that has to stop. The best players need to be on the goddamn field, man. We can't keep having all these good backup players that's defense or offense sitting on the sideline when they
Yeah,
can change the game for us and make a difference, man.
even
Like
special teams too.
exactly special teams. Like I'm gonna say, what's his name? The new running back, the third string,
Yeah, I
Isaiah
know.
Davis.
Isaiah Davis. Yeah,
I believe if he's not going to be third running back and take Izzy's spot, then you move Izzy to special teams or something. But that
hmm
special team matters because Barrios used to hold that down for us,
yeah. That
especially when
one
we
year
took it off.
he did
He was
pretty
number
good.
one with us. We need that back, and we got a good special teams coach. We got a good special team, period. So we
Yeah,
just
I
need the
agree.
right people that's going to be back there that's going to hold it down for us. Now, this guy, Isaiah Davis, he got some speed to him.
No, he
And he's
does. He
strong.
does.
He's
Yeah,
strong.
he
You
does,
know?
man. Like he's overlooked as well. Like you
Exactly.
utilize agent, Mr. Brees Hall, Agent Zero and Davis
Yeah.
together. as a
Yeah.
1-2-3 punch combo. Like, yeah,
I
our run game could be something we've probably never seen in a very, very, very long time. You
I
know what I
want
mean?
that Giants 3-headed monster they used to have. I want that for
Yo,
us. Remember when
yeah,
they had them 3 running backs? Or
yeah,
was that
man.
who was them again? Bradshaw. What was his name? Jacobs. What was number 44?
Oh, when
Bradshaw.
Jacobs played. Oh, when Jacobs played.
Yeah, they had a 3-headed monster at that time. Them Giants. I want somebody like that. I want 3-headed monster with us, and I believe we got it. They said we got 5 running backs,
5, yeah, up to 5, yeah. That's
and
unheard of. That's see, this is why when I see people, still bashing JD and everything like that, I don't even entertain it anymore. I don't
yeah,
entertain it anymore on the Twitter. I just keep scrolling because I
yeah,
don't want to waste my breath. You know what I mean? Or
yeah,
my Twitter fingers, Twitter X fingers, anything like that. Because it's just, you know what I mean. I already know what the guy did. I know,
exactly,
I know what JD did. He's a blessing in disguise. So,
exactly.
good point though, man. Love talking to you about this. The Jets always, man. Let me pull
This-
up a clip. Let me see if I could, if it even plays. Because
okay.
before it came up choppy, but let's see. What do you think about your boy right here? Hold on a second.
Uh, Captain America,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. He's definitely Captain America, bro. Yeah, that helmet. Still want
I
to
did
wipe.
that clip. I did that clip earlier.
Yeah.
I think you've seen it before. I threw it up in there on Twitter and on my gram and everything like that. But how many yards do you think he's gonna get?
Oh, Mr. Rogers,
Yeah. How many yards do you think he's gonna get this year?
man. Ah, 4,000.
4,000? You talking my language, bro. You talking my language. Give it to me, bro. Oh man.
Four
Four
thousand
four
yards,
thousand.
Rogers.
Yeah. Oh man. I have him run. Yeah. I have him. I'm gonna go a little lower, a little lower.
Yeah, we could be
3,800.
realistic.
3,800.
Yeah, that's
He's gonna
cool.
he's gonna run. He's gonna run 4 touchdowns in. He's gonna run
I
in
need the
four
double
touchdowns.
discount. What's it? Double discount, double check. I
Yeah,
need that.
man.
Well, I
Yo.
haven't seen it with us yet, y'all.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we need that. We've only seen him with Green Bay doing that. We need to see him in a Jets jersey doing that.
Yo.
And
I
mind
would.
you, he only got 4 plays in last year, so we probably would have seen it this year or last year if he didn't get hurt.
Right.
So
Right.
I need to see that. So I'm gonna hold you to that. I believe he can get
Four-
4. He said
He's
4.
gonna run 4 in, man.
4. We got 4 scrambled touchdowns from Rodgers this year, y'all. We need that double discount, double check touchdown. We
It'd be
need that.
crazy too. Like in a Super Bowl, if he runs one in as well, like that shit would be
Oh
lit.
man,
Oh my god!
listen, man.
Everybody that what I'm saying, everybody that talks smack about his Achilles,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They would have to chew their words, man, because I seen him in OTAs and he's running better than me. Yo, he's running light years ahead of me,
yeah,
man. So way better than me, man. And he looks stronger, man. Like I'm gonna
yeah,
give him 3,800. You give him 4,000. Okay,
yeah.
I see that being realistic. How many touchdowns? How many ints?
Touchdowns.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say, give me about 25.
2-5.
2-5. Give me
Okay.
about 2-5 touchdowns and maybe 5 or 6 entos. Even though Rodgers barely, throw the entos, it
Yeah,
may be deflected passes from a good pass that can get picked off.
it happens.
Something like that. Them type of things happen. I don't see him really throwing double-digit interceptions this year, y'all. I'm sorry. I just don't see
Yeah,
that happening. He's too much of a smart-minded quarterback. He's got a championship mindset. He knows the offense. He knows where his players should be at. It's up to them to be there when he throws it. He got to catch. He can't catch it for them. So I
hmm
don't see him making those mistakes. But about 25, close to 30 touchdowns this year. Rodgers can definitely do it. He
yeah.
can definitely do it. You know what I'm saying? So we put the right players out there for him to throw it to. We protecting him. we can get those done. Those numbers are realistic, y'all. That can
No, they're
happen.
very realistic. They're very realistic. I'm gonna go. I'm going with you though. I'm just gonna go two more ahead of you.
Okay.
27,
That's
27
perfect.
TDs. Yeah, and then I'm gonna give him 8 INTs.
Okay. That's still perfect.
INTs,
You know
yeah.
what I
So,
mean? Anything's possible when it comes to the interception, y'all. So if some
mhm.
people don't see him throwing that many or they may feel like he's not going to throw any, you can't look at it like that because interceptions can happen in any situation.
Yeah. Inclement
But
weather.
yeah,
Inclement weather. Like you said, someone could just bat it. Wrong place.
yeah,
So, shit
you know what I'm
happens.
saying?
So,
Yeah,
I mean,
man. Like
well, yeah, those are my numbers right there. And
I think our gadget man is going to be important too. Gibson,
which one,
call him the
Gibson?
gadget. Yeah.
You think? Do
Uh,
you think? Do you think he's gonna hold on to the ball better
yeah.
this last year?
I think it was. I mean, it was a rookie, man.
Yeah,
Rookies can make
yeah,
mistakes.
yeah,
Rookies can make mistake, y'all.
yeah.
So all the rookies
Very
we got, any mistakes they make, it's okay. They are rookies. They will get it. They will learn. Time
yeah.
will go on. They'll get better at it. Look what he
Right,
did.
right.
He won the fucking first game for us. He ran it back.
Yeah,
But just making the team. I was
that's
like,
insane. That was
that's a story
insane.
to have. Yeah, that's a story to fucking have, man. That ball
Yeah,
definitely goes
yeah.
home to mom, and I know
Oh
he
yeah,
gave it to his mom. So it's like, I just made the team. Damn, we got first game, but we lose our quarterback. I win the game. Like this is not only just for me, it's for my teammates, it's for Rogers. Like, listen,
yeah.
man, anything is possible. But the main thing that I've been looking at is our opponents, our division.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking Patriots got those two quarterbacks over there. Uh Drake May
Rick May, yeah.
and what's the other
May
guy's
and
name?
what was it? Mac Jones,
Joe Milton.
Joe Milton. Oh
Joe
yeah,
Milton.
Mac left. Did Mac leave?
Mac is still there.
Oh, he did.
I
So
didn't hear nothing about him leaving. But
yeah,
that Joe
okay.
Milton, if not, he may have the strongest arm in the NFL right now. Him and probably Josh Allen could be a little bit more stronger than Josh. He's a real
Really?
deal. You got to watch out for these guys. The Bills, you guys know I hate the Bills. I hate
Yeah,
them with fucking passion. Like if there's anybody, I definitely don't want to go anywhere. It's them, and they got Keon Coleman and all these other players that they done picked up. The
yeah. They
Dolphins
had
get
they had a pretty good
everybody.
draft. They had a pretty decent draft.
Yeah,
Buffalo. The ones I hate the most, you guys already know, is the Dolphins. Well, no,
yeah.
the number one. No, let me take that back. It's the Patriots, then the Dolphins.
Oh
I can't
yeah,
stand them. You know what I mean?
definitely.
I don't
They
like
get
their
everything.
logo. I don't like what they stand. I don't like their colors. Like,
Yeah,
like, why are you gonna be a fan of Fish for? That shit makes no sense. Like,
exactly. You know,
like fins up. That shit is goofy as hell. All right, because
yeah,
us diehards made up Jets up. You're
yeah.
talking well over 30, 20 years ago. Well over 20
Hmm.
years ago. Jets up. It was
Hmm.
always Jets up. Now all of
Yeah,
a sudden, I'll go on Twitter and I see fins up, and that is so fucking goofy. I can't,
yeah. Like
I can't understand it, man. I can't
I don't
fathom it.
know, man.
I can't.
Them Dolphins are getting cooked this year. I can tell you that.
Yeah,
And,
we're gonna make some noise with them. We're gonna rock some bells. You know what I mean, out of them,
Chiefs,
because it's about
Chiefs
time.
fans, if y'all out there, this is not your year this year. I'm sorry. That shit stops now.
Hmm.
I know I wanted Lamar Jackson to take y'all out, but I see now Patrick Mahomes is his kryptonite. I'm sorry, Lamar, but I feel like that you can't beat this guy. You can't beat that team when it matters. Maybe in a regular season, yeah, preseason, but when it's the playoffs, it's time to ante up and get ready for the championship. These guys always fumble. So,
Yeah,
when it
good
comes to
point.
the AFC championship this year, we're in that mix and we're taking that shit, man. We got to get to the promised land first, though. Before
Hmm.
speaking on that, we need to know that we can make it to the goddamn playoffs. With all these pieces and all the shit that we got going on, there's no fucking way, man. We can't make it there. There's
Hmm.
no fucking way. And we got to do it this year. We have to. Time starts now. Like, we got to get to that promised land now.
Right now, man, because time is ticking.
It's definitely ticking.
Time is ticking.
And we don't want these players, like I said, we don't want these players to be here and another fucking failed season, and then they feel like they don't want to be here. Like they
Yeah.
get tired of losing.
Yo,
We're the
Garrett
last
hates
to
losing.
start the NFL.
Garrett hates losing, bro.
Exactly. Like
Garrett, man, he comes from a winning organization, bro. Ohio State, you know what I mean? If anybody don't know about them, go Google them.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? He knows what it takes to
They're
win. He
winners
knows.
over there, bro. Like, you know, it's insane, man.
Yeah, man.
But this is it. You know, we gonna get there, man. I don't have a doubt within, shadow of my mind, man. And all that shit about I don't even want to hear. Like, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of like listening to these shows,
Yeah.
right? Because I'm joined with like 20 different subscriptions on YouTube, and they always keep saying health. I'm sick of that shit, bro. Just fucking
Yeah.
bang out, and that's it. I'm
Yeah,
tired of the
man.
health talk. I'm
Yeah.
over it. Just
No
go ball the
excuses.
fuck out. That's it.
No
No
excuses.
excuses.
Yeah,
That's it.
no
My mentality is
excuses.
win, and if you can't win, find a fucking way to win. That's it. Plain and
Yeah.
simple. Find a way to win. If someone gets banged up, pick them up, bring them to the sideline. Next man up. Listen, do what you got to do, bro. That's why we got to start having these players shadow the starters. Shadow the
Yeah.
starters. You know what I mean? Shadow the starters, and then just in case when when it's time for you to go, you know what I mean? It's time, yeah, listen, go represent. That's it.
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely, man. And
sick of
listen,
all the negative shit, bro. That's it.
yeah, like we don't need no negativity this year.
Not at all, baby.
All
Not at all.
positive, man. And
Yes, sir.
I feel like, listen, anything's possible for us, man. But that first game of this season,
Mhm.
San Fran has to realize we ain't the same Jets, man. We is not the
I
same
think
New York Jets.
I think they know that we're not the same old Jets because they Salah used to be over there. You know what I mean? So they know we could muster up a thing or two. You know what I mean? So they they're gonna bring their A game, but we got to bring our A game. You know what I mean? We got to bring our A game and smash them in the mouth. That's it.
Yeah,
We got too many weapons. They got weapons. We got weapons too. You know what I mean?
exactly,
Oh, you got defenders. We got defenders too. You
exactly.
know what I'm saying? Oh,
I
y'all
was
good at special teams. We got special teams too. Let's go, baby.
exactly. We
Let's
got
go.
everything y'all have. But I mean,
Everything
it's
you
not
guys
better.
got, we got, bro. Like,
Exactly. Yo, what's this? I was hearing about. I'm sorry to cut you off.
yeah, it's
I was
okay.
hearing about Justin Jefferson, man. About that
Oh,
was in works. We could have had a trade for Justin Jefferson. I guess they didn't want to give him up. Something
nah,
like that.
I think it was all fugazi, man. Like his boss. Well, actually, what was it? The owner of the Vikings, has a huge house out here in Jersey. So that's why he took the trip out here. That was the main reason why he came out here to jump in Jersey. But that would have been something crazy. But I don't think we even
Yeah,
need him. To be honest with you, I don't think we need him, man.
yeah.
Corley, you got your Corley.
I'm
Brownlee's
hearing,
in the mix. He's gonna be in the mix.
I'm
I
hearing
never,
something
I never
about.
got to, I never got to worry about Garrett Wilson. So
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Williams, I could see him on the outside, on the outposts and everything like that. So we're gonna be all right, man. We're gonna be okay in the WR room, man. We just gotta ball out.
I'm hearing something about a trade with Debo Samuel.
But yeah, that was another one. I don't think that's gonna happen either because it's just too much money, man. It's
I
just too
think we
much.
already got our Debo Samuel.
Yeah, we got our.
Yeah, I think we already got him. We already got our Debo Samuel.
Yes, sir.
But still, shout out to Debo. I mean,
Yeah,
I got
shout out.
nothing
Yeah,
towards you.
he's a baller. He's a baller.
He's a little older, but I think we got our younger Debo Samuel. We just need to see what he can do in the actual game of the NFL. College ball, but once you
Yeah.
get to the real deal, y'all, it's a different ball game. It's a little
Well,
harder,
yeah,
faster.
yeah.
You
Well, I
know,
was
and
telling you last week, brother Bomber, that remember, like he always had to adjust to grab the rock every time the quarterback would throw to him. Now he's got an A Rod that's gonna hit him
yeah,
right in the chest, man. So
yeah.
you
It's
know,
gonna be right where you needed to be, man. Right
that's
where you
right
needed to
there.
be.
Always in the bread basket, always into the chest, wherever it's gonna be there. So
Yeah,
um,
man.
he might be. Damn, you talked about the breakout player, man. He could be honestly one
Yeah,
of them too.
You think you could be rookie of the year? Never know, man. Offensive rookie of the year
Oh
for us.
man,
I would love that.
yo,
I would love that. I
oh
would
my
really
God,
love that.
either yeah, Corley or Bowers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think Bowers ain't with us. I never wanted
No, no,
Bowers,
no, no, no. And I
but
mean, and I get what you
but,
mean
but
by that. You know, we
yeah,
still fan of you, Bowers. I mean,
yeah,
even
yeah.
though
He could
some
play.
of us wanted you, some didn't.
That
I
young
think
man
the
could play.
boy is real good too. He's a Raider now, something like that, right? He's a Raider.
Yeah, or I think he's in the Saints. I don't know. I
No,
gotta look
no,
that
he's
up.
with the Raiders. Yeah,
Oh, he's with the
he's
Raiders.
with Devontae Adams. Ain't Devontae still there?
Woo, yeah, he's still there. Yeah, Devontae's
That's
still
gonna
there.
be a good. And they got that other running. I mean, that other wide receiver was it Renfro or something like that. Rennie, how you say his name?
Oh, I don't even know, man.
Number
I
13.
don't even know.
But they got a nice little squad over there. A
Yeah,
quarterback
yeah, I
with
can see them developing.
Jimmy's still a quarterback, right? Jimmy Galasco.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
I mean, they got a
I
squad.
don't,
They got a
I
nice
don't,
little squad, but
yeah, they could do some
they're not
things.
us.
Yeah,
They got
they're
a
not
squad, but
us.
they're not us. They're not us.
So
I
yeah,
really see him getting probably he could be rookie of the year for us.
yeah,
The
man.
Portland.
I don't see why not. I don't see why
Yeah,
not. You see,
definitely.
you got the best quarterback in the league chucking you the rock
Yeah.
game in and game out. I could see him getting 1,200 yards.
Who's that other player that we got that's on defense? His last name is Key.
Key,
Yeah.
key.
He might have came from Alabama or something like that. It's just like one of the later rounds. He's
Nah,
not the Mr. Relevant pick because I think that's Stiggers. I
yeah.
think he's the pick before Stiggers. This
Uh,
guy's right here, man. I listen. If he takes what's his name, Bernard or whoever, the
mhm.
other safety guy's position, because we got him too. He didn't really get to play though. I think he was a little bit hurt last year.
Oh,
I
okay.
think this guy Key is the key on defense too. When it comes to the defense, like he's going to be an important piece, man. I like him too. He's a country guy, real country as hell. He's young,
Oh,
but he
yeah.
talk like a grown man, and
Okay.
I like his demeanor, man. And him and Stiggers are going to stand out, man. They like the next best two things on defense that we're going to have moving forward. You know
I
what I'm
gotta check that
saying?
out, man.
Yeah,
That
he's a good
totally,
player, man. Check him
that
out. He's a
totally,
good player,
that totally went over my head. So I'm definitely gonna take a look at that, man.
and we
That's why I love
cannot
talking to you,
forget.
man. You
Yeah,
always. That's why I love talking to you because you
yeah.
always have something. You always got
Yeah.
something in the air.
You
You know
know,
what I mean?
I try, man. I try to look as much as possible at all these players and what they can contribute to our team because we all love this team, man. And you
Hmm.
guys coming here, we need to know what can you bring here different. What is it that you guys can do that's different that we haven't seen? And you know
Yeah.
what? We need to give these guys more a chance to be a part of the team because what we think we've been doing for years ain't been working. Maybe these new guys got something planned for us that's, bit better. We
Yeah.
don't want to forget the villain of our team, Mr. Michael Clemens. I call him the villain. He talks like a villain and a superhero at the
Listen,
same time.
that brother, man.
He's a
Oh my
scary dude,
God.
man.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a scary dude. And
He's
he got
something else,
into it.
man.
He got into it with all right. Where I used to work at, y'all, it was in Linden at a warehouse called Bertram. So I met a
Mm,
friend named Eric. Eric, what I mean? Shout out to my boy Eric.
all right.
He's a Bills fan. But
Okay.
his brother plays for the Bills. His brother is one of the offensive lineman pieces that Clemens got into it with. I forgot his name.
The
They was
Dawkins.
arguing, going to the back. Dawkins. That's their last
Dawkins. Yeah.
names. Because Eric last
Yeah.
name is Dawkins. They're Dawkins. They got into it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I don't know him. I never met his brother. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like a cool dude or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But him and the villain was going at it, and I'm like, oh man, damn, like they cursing at each
Thing
other.
is,
And,
yeah. Like
yeah,
like the thing is with Dawkins is though, like he puts out this front. Like I remember him stating, I just don't want nobody coming close to my quarterback and talking smack to my quarterback
oh
throughout the game.
man,
And I'm
whatever.
like, that's when I'm like, whoa, hold up, Papa, hold on a
Yeah,
second.
like yeah,
Páramelo ahí. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
hold on, pause.
That's gonna happen. Trust
I'm like,
me.
listen, my man, you know what this game is about, right? This
Yeah,
game is about getting into the quarterback's head. all right, and knocking his
Exactly.
ass out,
Exactly.
laying him out. What you want us to do? Pussyfoot and play like cupcakes around you? Get the
Yeah,
fuck out of here. No,
they
we're not
expect a
doing that. We're
two-hand
gonna come right
touch.
at you.
Yeah, they
We gonna
think a
come right at
two-hand
you.
touch.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
thinks we're playing to it. Nah, bro.
nah, we coming to hurt
We're in the
somebody.
wrong league then, bro. If you think we gonna be playing like that, man.
We definitely
Sorry,
coming to
not
hurt
sorry.
somebody.
You know what I mean? That's why
Definitely.
that's why when I heard that statement from Brother Dawkins, I wasn't. I took it the wrong way. I'm like, come on, man. Like, nah.
Yeah,
This dude, that shit makes no sense at all whatsoever.
yeah, man. Like
We're unleashing the hounds on
he said,
Josh
he didn't like.
Allen.
He said he hold up. He said, matter of fact, he said he didn't like us either. He don't like what we stand for, something like that too. You know what I'm
No, but then he
saying? And,
corrected himself after that. He said he
oh,
liked
okay,
Quinnen Williams.
okay.
That's my dog. Shout out to Quinnen.
Yeah, 'cause we love you, Q. We love Big
Uh,
Q, man.
he, he,
He the
he
only
he gave him
man,
respect. He
the
gave him
only
respect.
man that sneezed and blessed himself when he got drafted. We'll never let that go.
Yeah,
Quincy,
we
Quentin,
love
we'll never
Quinnen.
let that go. I'm sorry. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
man.
You sneeze and bless yourself.
I love that guy, man.
We
He's just
definitely,
he when he speaks though, like when you catch him, bro,
yeah,
like I catch him like not slipping, but like he just goes with the flow when he speaks, right? But he
yeah,
speaks like Muhammad Ali, bro. Like he
yeah,
actually will throw like these little gestures just like Muhammad Ali did back in the day, and he sounds exactly like him, man. And I'd be like, wow,
yeah,
holy shit! I catch flashbacks, you know what I mean,
yeah,
from back in those days, and I'd be like, wow, I actually threw it in the air on Twitter and
yeah,
somebody was like, "Oh shit, damn, you're right. He does sound like Muhammad Ali." I'm like, "Yeah, bro. Like
yeah. It got that
he's
old
special, man.
school aura about him, man.
Yeah,
We
man.
love his brother too. I
Yeah,
like.
yeah,
I gotta come up with a nickname for him. I haven't came up with one yet because when he does that kaboom punch up in the air, I like that. Like
yeah,
that's it.
man. And then
I,
when
I,
Quinnen does
Quincy,
his,
yeah,
uh,
yeah, oh yeah, I
his
like that
motor,
too.
he revs his engines too, bro. So
Yeah, I
I
like
love that,
that.
man. We got to come up with something,
We
man.
need more. Can we get more celebrations from the players on defense, y'all? Like we need that. Like I know Thor got the hammer,
Yeah.
Quentin got his dance.
What's Will
We got
McDonald gonna
Quincy.
have? What's Will
Huh?
McDonald gonna have? Like what
Yeah,
the hell?
yeah, right. Like I need
What's he gonna do?
celebrations
Jump
from
over
y'all.
a referee?
That they
Instead of
probably
a
give him.
car, he's gonna
They
jump
might give
over
him
a
a fine
referee,
for
bro.
that, man. They might try to put him on the sidelines if he hurdle a referee. Like, I don't know, man. We need Sauce to get one too. We need Sauce
Yeah.
to have his own personal
Yeah,
little
he be having one
celebration.
though. I be seeing him doing this sometimes. He be doing
Yeah,
this, like
it's
stirring the
like he's
sauce.
stirring sauce. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
man,
like
he be
that.
stirring the sauce, bro. So yo, shout out to Sauce, man.
Even the offensive players, if you guys look, when you score, do something that lets us know this is your celebration. Because we know Garrett's. I love Garrett putting on the mask. That's the Ohio ski mask thing. But I
Yeah,
just always wanted, for us to have wide receivers to do celebrations. Because when I see everybody else that do something, I'll be like, damn, man, we don't got these type of players, man. We don't got these superstars that are come in here and they, do these fancy dances for us. They just,
word.
we get regular touchdowns. And it's like, nah, we need more swagger
We
on
gonna
our team.
we gonna get it though, man.
Yeah, like,
We gonna hopefully Brees Hall comes out with one too, man. That'd be super fly, man. This is gonna
I've
be the end
seen
of
him
the.
do this. The
Oh
Ezekiel,
yeah, yeah,
feed me.
yeah.
I've seen him
He
do that. But
yeah.
we need your
That's
own.
Zeke's. That's
Yeah,
Zeke's,
we
man.
definitely want your own, Brees. We need you. We need you to
Yes,
have your
what's
own,
up?
man. Like,
I'm gonna
I,
end the show right now. It's at the 1 hour mark, everything like that. I want to say, blessings to you, brother Bomber. Shout
blessings
out to
to you
you,
too, Red.
your
Definitely,
family,
man.
your
Yes.
family as well, man.
Same. Yes, man.
Next week is gonna be. I appreciate that, man. Next week
Yes.
is gonna be the same time frame, everything like that. And also,
Okay.
please, everybody, that's commenting from last week. I did comment back, everything like that. I love the feedback I'm getting from you guys.
Yes.
That's super
Please.
awesome. And
Send them in.
I also want to shout out the 411 Sports. The 411 Sports, I did their editing and everything like that. It's an
Shout
uncle
out
and
to
a
the
nephew. They got their
411.
own show. Yeah, they got their own show now. So, they're a really good combo. Them two, check them out. We
Yeah,
love them brothers. And
definitely.
yeah, we gonna keep it fly, man. Stay fly, everybody.
Definitely.
Salute.
Stay fly, y'all. For
Peace,
sure,
peace.
brother. Got you.
Got it, brother.